Yo, it's been real TV. It's Kari is real, and we are here with the weekly recap. Really, just going over a bunch of topics that I wanted to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And I know the timing, and it's been all the topics I'm talking about could have been old, some could be current, but this is what I want to talk about, how I want to talk about it. See, that's what makes my channel unique, because I talk about what I want to talk about when I want to talk about. So comes off a little bit more authentic, you know what I mean, YouTube? And I hate to call y'all YouTube, so everybody drop y'all names in the comments. And on the next one, come back to the video and I'll address you by your name. At least one or two people. You know what I'm saying? Give me some names so I can know who I'm talking to. This guy here, man, he reminds me of that guy off of Class Act, man. I cannot remember his name, but I know my editor, he will put it in here.
Yo, Demeter, I thought you were gonna play with my frog.
Your frog ain't jumping in my direction. There's a new tadpole in town.
Yeah, he reminds me of the bully from Class Act. You remember the guy that was working under Tommy? You know Tommy from Martin? Yeah.
I need him. No, I don't.
That's who he reminds me of, man. But his name is For Extra.
Vernon Avenue, you know what it is? Off the back, yeah, homie. Vernon Avenue, I'm back, bitch. West Side 40s, and I come blue strip. Cause that's what I'ma get. Blue strip.
And let's start off with his name, right? Because Chicago. Now I'm talking Chicago. Chicago. We all know who the foes is.
That's anybody.
Four now.
Four now.
Four now?
That-
Four now.
Four
Four,
now.
I'm saying it wrong.
Some-
Four now. Four now.
Four niggas.
Four now.
Hey, look, some niggas say four now. Some niggas say folk now. But we say four now.
Four now.
That's right. That's from out west. And we know the foes is from out west. And you know, if you're an out south nigga, you know out west motherfuckers could be extra. But just think about the name, Fo Extra. You know what I'm saying? Fo is extra. You know what I mean? If he was in Chicago with that name, 9 times out of 10, that means he's an extra ass nigga. Blowing his hand up and messing his vision up, it's not above him. You know what I mean? It's just not above him, it's in him. I think personally, man, me personally, I'm not finna disrespect this man on this platform. One, because I don't know him. Two, because I don't want to shoot nobody. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm not fighting that big motherfucker.
That's what makes you a man. When I was growing up, this was all the protection we needed.
Even if you got one hand, man. And if you sit here saying, hey, man, I'll fight him with one hand and partially blind.
I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
See, the thing is, once that energy from that sight goes, it goes somewhere else. It's gonna go to his ear. And believe me, that energy he ain't got from his right hand is gonna go all to his left hand. If he catch me with one of them still,
What hook he takes. Look at the power already from Mike Tyson.
he will do some damage. Anyway, as time goes on, he will lose that weight.
Off the back, that's all I get.
Because he's not going to be able to work out no more. What kind of, one arm push-ups maybe.
Dead, homie.
Not too much working out, man. A lot of depression going to sit in, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of depression. A lot of things that we know is going to sit in. But let me go do this Instacart order, and I will be right back with you guys.
A few moments later.
Yo, it's been real TV. I'm Kari Israel, and I am back. I know it's been a long time. Man, like, yeah, you know, Fo Extra, he's from out west. He's from the West Coast. That's why he's extra.
Vernon Avenue, this sick. I gotta give it to him.
I will say this last thing about the Fo Extra is that working for Adam, man, it seems like every black man that comes up to end up into something. I mean, we had House Phone. House Phone, it comes out that he's messing with the trainee mans. You know what I'm saying? Kind of ended his career. Then you got 80 and T-Real. 80, he got told on what happened with Lush. Lush backdoored Adam and told 80 found out that Adam didn't like the jokes that 80 was talking about. And just a little side note on AD. I like 80 as a person. As a podcaster, I haven't been watching his content. I don't get it. I don't get it. T-Real is pretty entertaining. And that leads me to my next thing. He worked for No Jumper too. He ended up leaving No Jumper with AD out of loyalty to AD. He left with him, and now what he got? He's at back on Fig, and what else we got? We got Break Baby. We already know Feds. Flocka got exposed or whatever. He's still working, but been exposed. I'm pretty sure people didn't put some hands on Flocka since he been over there on West. We definitely know there's some spit that been on him. I feel like Almighty, and you know, when somebody says something crazy to him like Lush, he wants to fight Lush, but I'm pretty sure if a 4 extra coming there, he's on his best behavior.
Off the back, that's all I get.
But you know how that goes, man. You know, I mean, I'd be on my best behavior too, but
what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Thing is, I'm not gonna say nothing to nobody because I'm not that type of guy. But if you say something to me, I'm gonna say something to you.
Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
You know what I mean? That's just how that goes. Ha, Sharp. Even though Sharp, I don't think Sharp black. Is he black? He might be black, albino, not even albino, Mexican, Puerto Rican, something like that, man. Who knows? Man, I like Sharp though. Sharp was one of the cooler people that got birthed out of No Jumper. I don't got nothing to say about Adam, man, but we know that he wants the content from 4 Extra, man. I saw a video today. He was talking about how 4 Extra want $50K for the interview, first interview. That's extra shit. We'll call you, are you extra as hell for that? You know what I mean? You doing too much, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't know about no 50K. I know if I had 50K, I would definitely not be giving it to 4 Extra. And 4 Extra, you gotta understand, man. Right before you did all that, man, blowing your hand up and partially going blind in the eye, whatever. Individual, bullying more so. 607 not the punk. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to bully that guy. That guy ain't did nothing to you, man. I mean, to be honest with you, I ain't like how you came at him. Even though, can't be mad at it, really, right? He disrespected you, talking about he gonna put the carrot in the butt and all that. He knocked somebody out. I mean, yeah, you checked him. I think you did things proper. Before you went a little extra.
Off the back, that's all I get.
Like, if I say, man, stop playing with me. And you like, what do that mean? That's fighting words. In Chicago, that's fighting words. Like,
Put him up. Put him up.
it escalate very quickly if you know, depending on the context and when you said and where you saying it at. So for him to say that right there and act like he ain't know what was, 607 that's a whole nother topic. You know, but for him to act like he ain't know what that meant or whatever the case is a lie. We know it's a lie and we ain't buying it.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Is Mellow Bucks. Let's put it like this. Mellow Bucks, I like that she did what she did. I like that she made a way to feed her family. With Remy Ma, you know, when you want to be gangster and you're a woman, when you want to be gangster, period, right? Especially when you're a woman, it's not going to work out. There's a few more. I don't really listen to too much women rap. But Mellow Bucks, man, I'm a little talking about that because if you haven't watched that one video where I got chased out of the east side of Terrortown, it was very vicious, man. I'm talking about these guys, them guys over there, they ain't playing no games. So I'm going to watch what I share about her. But what I will say is, it never mix. The streets and the industry never mix, man. And, you know, I really don't listen to her music. I don't know who really listens to her music. I guess she makes good music, though, for the ladies. Haven't heard too much. Only people that I like, women rappers, is like Glorilla. I ain't really listen to much. I like Glow. Yeah, Glow. You know, Stacey Red, Ski. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's cool. Like that lady, because that's a woman. But Mellow Bucks just don't look. I mean, it's just she gives like that Remy Ma vibe. Like, you know, she gonna choke you out. Clarissa Fields. You know what I'm saying? Like, not my cup of tea. I like dark-skinned women. My wife's dark-skinned, but the thing is, you know, she's not aggressive and, you know, gangster. You know, I don't want to wake up in the morning and I wake up to my woman, you know, cleaning out her gun or cleaning my gun out, or, you know, or if you get caught cheating, you got a gun in front of your face about to get your head blown off.
Wake up.
It's a Rico coming over there, man. You smell it.
You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
Too much stuff went on. Mellow Bucks need to just get out of Chicago if you got the money. You know what I'm saying? They said your ex-boyfriend, DCG Sean, was in PC. Who knows? It's a chick, man. She just, I ain't gonna lie. She like that one aggressive chick. She wake up, her breath smell worse than yours.
Huh?
Her fart stink more than yours. And I hate to say it, man. But I gotta say it, man. It just look like, you know, like...
Sorry.
You just passed gas?
Sorry.
You sorry and it stink.
I had eggs this morning.
You smell worse than eggs.
What the fuck was that? Did that come out of your ass or your stomach? Or your throat? Oh no, I just belched. Smell somebody's breath stink so bad that they nose air stink. When they breathe out, that shit stink like, damn, nigga, did you say something? Nah, I did it. Don't, motherfucker. The smirk, man, trying to make it work, man. Smirkio, Durkio. I don't want to say this. I like Dirk. I do. As much as I don't want to like Dirk, I like Dirk. And why I don't want to like Dirk, I don't know. It's like you hear his music and you like, I think Dirk is the devil. Gotta be.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Not him, exactly. Not Dirk Banks, but he has that spirit on him. Just something to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Slick guy. Then, you know, you're Libra. You know, my pop's a Libra. My wife, mother's a Libra. Shout out to them people too, man. You know, but you know, they here. I ain't too big on the you know, the signs and stuff, but the people I encounter that I know, but nevertheless, man, Dirk, is he gonna get out of jail? I really don't care if he do or don't. I really do want him to get out because I want to hear some more good music. I want to hear, but if he get out of jail, I don't think it's gonna be from. I think it could be from snitching, but I don't think it's gonna be from snitching. I don't think he'll just tell on some people and, you know, oh man, I'm signed to the precinct. Come, you know, get your contract bought out from the streets, and now you signed to the precinct. It's OD. You know, it's 4 extra.
On Vernon Avenue, this shit. I gotta give it to him.
Smirk ain't innocent.
Huh?
He not.
There go that cop. La 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 la.
Smirk ain't innocent.
Who that is?
He did it. Feds watching this, I'm letting you know, he did that shit.
It hit different when you come through the block and la 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 la.
Why am I letting you know he did that shit? Because he let you know he did that shit.
Chris Zach got better hit hard. Go. Fool his ass, he think we bound some cars, we hop out, storm his ass. Fool his ass, he ain't paying attention to this car cause we got Uber tags. Goofy ass, I pop X and down my dreads, I'm super saiyan. Old friends, I can't pull that trigger, I know Booker can.
Where I'm gonna be in the next 10 years in the feds? Yeah, the lawyer told you. Yeah, the people that's undercover and then working inside there, they told you, yo, Pops was one of them niggas. You don't think that you connected? What I think will happen, they'll give him that time, life, without parole, whatever, and he's gonna tell. He will tell. And when he tell, he will never be seen again.
I ain't snitching on nobody from Harlem, man. I give you a couple cats down in D.C. doing their thing, out of town doing their thing, but I'm not snitching on nobody in Harlem because
Dirk will not be an outpost. Dirk should never rapped about it. Should have kept it in the streets. You signed to the streets, so you should have kept it in the streets. called yourself the voice. That's the problem. When you start becoming the voice, that's when it went bad. You start talking about a lot of stuff that you're doing. Drugs are how you thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? Drugs are how you thinking something is not. Drugs are how you insecure. Drugs are how you depressed. Drugs are have you second guessing. The devil has an open door.
Or you let me back in there.
When those drugs come in. Depression, drugs, poverty, sickness, open door. Devil come in. No, I'm not talking about D.Rose, even though they, no, shoot. D.Rose, 600. D.Rose, 600, man. I like him a lot. Until I heard his interview. I like D.Rose, man. Until I heard his interview.
Like, they gave me 40 years. They don't supposed to get no juvenile there. That's a de facto license. So if this House Bill 2764 get approved and they chop that to 50, that'll be 20 years. But I don't be looking at that because I'm really innocent. So I be looking at.
You trying to get out of jail, man? Because you didn't kill this guy? What about all the other guys you killed, man? What about the guys that you killed that they ain't even do nothing to you? Killing is a problem. I think how you do it. If somebody come in my crib right now, I'm gonna smoke them. Why? To protect my family. What God say, I'm here for it, to protect. God has killed. Genocide. Why he do it? I can't preach that to you. I wouldn't even preach to you anyway. I'm not the guy to preach, but he has. And I bet it was for good reason. Even though it's a fucked up thing to do, right? It was for reasons. D.Rose, you killed for a gang, trying to protect the gang. But what y'all killing for, right? That's what it comes down to. What are y'all killing for? For the block that y'all don't own? You killing for L.A. who gone? E-Day? Well, you was already locked up when E-Day passed, but, you know, D-Thing, you know, all these other dudes, y'all killing for these guys. Rose, you deserve what you got, man. I mean, if you're a changed man, God will forgive you and, you know, you can make it to heaven. You never know. You might be able to get out of jail, but you have to really be changed. You fighting to get yourself out of here, you know, not the right way. You got to do things righteously, man. It got to happen on God's time. You can't try to force it, man. All this Muslim talk, you know, that's cool, but Muslims ain't proper. And I fuck with everybody. But they teachings, I said not the Muslim they show, but some of their teachings ain't proper. You know, you're not supposed to have multiple women. When you have a covenant with God, that's what you, God, and the woman you chose to be with. Plenty of times in the Bible, yes, in the Old Testament it says you have multiple wives, but plenty of times in the Bible, people that have multiple wives, it causes division, man. So, me personally, nah, I'm not finna support D.Rose getting out because you didn't kill this guy. But what about all other guys you did that to? What you say, take 600? Take 600 say before, what take 600 say? He say, before that interview, he say, yeah, when we was shorties, we played games, and he was always the funny guy, and this, that, and the third. That lets you know right there that, yes, he was a gangster. Yes, he killed lots of people. Because Tay is trying to change the narrative. Don't make me call D.Rose boy. He 600 boy. And he keep that pole, boy, you gonna get fucked over. It's rumored that D.Rose was on a hit with some people that, you know, when they did that to JoJo. Man, I don't think no black brother should be in jail, but once again, I don't think no black brother should kill another black brother for no reason. No good reason, anyway. Nobody should kill nobody for no, just any reason. Should gotta be a valid reason. Gotta be a purpose behind this shit. Rose, we know you ain't do that. Everybody know you ain't do that murder. But just like the police, just like everybody else that know you and know me, you did it. You did something else. Yeah, you did something else. You did something to somebody else multiple times. It's a lot of people that's crying and happy you locked up. Not because of they kid, but because of somebody you did for them. Somebody you took away from them. But I ain't gonna sit here and say free Rose, because I know he did wrong. But if God decided to free you, then I hope you take your second chance wise. Me personally, based on how you sound on those videos, sound like you're gonna get back out and do the same thing. You gotta really ask for forgiveness. You gotta be forgiven from God to get that type of blessing. Cause to be honest, you won't get it. Cause guess what? Like I was going back to Tay 600 talking about the video games and how D.Rose was always a funny guy and always playing all day and a square-holic. He also said that Tay Savage came to him trying to get D.Rose on his team. Said he got a big chopper for him. Big chopper. I don't care if I'm into it with the devil, man. Y'all ain't nobody. Only reason why y'all be into it with me is because I'm honest. I use my platform to tell the truth. Let's lighten it up, man. Diddy, Puff Daddy, you know what I'm saying? Puff Daddy, the Diddler, Sean Combs, P. Diddy, baby old man himself. Like, I don't have it in me to talk bad about Diddy. If he like men, that's abomination. You shouldn't like me, and that's the only thing, you know, I say. You shouldn't be doing nothing to men. It was proven he wasn't doing nothing to kids. He's not married. If he was married at the time, you know, you ain't supposed to be having sex at a, you know, outside of marriage anyway. You're supposed to be married if you're gonna do that. We know we all don't do that, right? But all these people that have so much to say about Diddy still got so much that, oh, he's a freak, man. Some people that did some of the shit that he did. Guys, too. A lot of them guys out there, man. Oh, man, he was messing with the mans and watching the man poke his woman. Y'all secretly probably want to do it. Y'all too invested. Y'all care too much. And plus, I'm pretty sure y'all did some worse stuff than Diddy. So, people like Ingella, people like Boosie. Well, Boosie probably ain't said nothing about Diddy. But anybody, Stephen A., if you talking bad about Diddy, Shannon Sharp, no, you weren't talking bad. T.D. Jakes, we know you weren't talking bad. Barack Obama, you can't say nothing. What can you say? Oh, Barack can say something. Did you legalize gay marriage? Don't have no problems with gay people. I love gay people. I love black, white. I love crazy people. I love killers. I love Satanists. I love all people because that's what you're supposed to do. That's what's right. I don't hate you because you're gay. I think you're wrong. I think something's wrong with you. I think you need help. I think you need love, proper, you know, therapy. You know, some people is born the imbalance, born in a man body, but you feel as a woman. Or you was born in a woman body, you feel as a man, but little do you know, these vaccinations and all this stuff, man, yeah, it could do a little damage. Or you were raised by only women, like a lot of men in Chicago that has these anger issues, but you're really just emotional, manly woman, you know. Yeah, Diddy, man, y'all leave Diddy alone. He's sinning just like the rest of us, man. Ain't nobody bigger than, you know, sin. Now, if he was messing with kids, and he was, you know, R-wording these women and stuff like that, that's a problem. But it's proven that he wasn't. Leave him alone. Because y'all sinning just like him. And it's some of y'all doing even worse that's talking big shit about Diddy. Some of y'all messing with these kids. Some of y'all forcing yourself on these women. Larry Hoover, Big Meech, Freeway Rick Ross, Freeway, why I can't say it? Freeway Rick Ross, Freeway Rick Ross. Freeway Rick Ross. Rick Ross, that's a tongue twister. But Meech, Big Meech, man. See, like I was talking about 600 D.Rose, I like Meech until he started talking. Just gotta shut up sometime, man. Wasn't necessary for him to get him, in front of them and say this. Nevertheless, Freeway Rick Ross. I like that guy too until he said this.
Crack has no lasting effect on the baby. Once the mama finished smoking the crack, the baby's good.
I was like, whoa. But before he said that, I heard this.
The babies they had on TV, on the news, that they said was crack babies were alcoholic babies.
Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
That being said, it's a lot of guys like that. See, I put a lot of people on pedestals, like, cause I don't call myself smart. I just listen, pay attention, and apply. So I think everybody do the same thing. So I notice it's a lot of people that's not as smart. A lot of people that's not aware, not wise. So his kids probably don't respect him, probably don't have the best relationship with his kids and stuff, because you gotta think about it. If his kids smart or, have any knowledge, he say one of his baby mamas was smoking crack when they had their son, and nothing wrong with his son. A lot of these drug dealers have these egos, because most of them was broke before the drugs. You don't never find a rich man that started selling drugs. It's most people that was broke.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
So these dudes had these egos like, oh, I'm the big dude. I'm the big guy. I'm the big kahuna. I created my name. That's what, Freeway said. And, do I respect Freeway? I don't know. What are three? Larry Hoover, Meech, and Freeway, what they all got in common? Supposedly they all told on somebody. Larry Hoover, I don't want to speak on him, man, because that's a dangerous topic. You speaking on Larry Hoover is like, it's a death sentence, right? If you disrespect, it's too many GDs, but the thing is this. Larry Hoover is old now. He did a lot of time. The person who he told on ain't tripping. Larry ain't, Larry good in my book, if you ask me. But Meech, I ain't really into the whole story of him telling on this dude, Cuffy. Cuffy came out and let people know. Yeah, he told on me, man. Third party cooperation. I don't respect it, because Meech, you said it was definitely for dishonor. You preached that to a lot of kids, and you sold drugs to them. You probably messed up a lot of families too. If you get out, you shouldn't wear no more BMF, nothing. You shouldn't even took that show from 50.
It hit different.
You should be ashamed of it then. You should feel that you did something wrong.
Hell no. Beat it. I'll beat it.
But instead, you got the BMF chain. You okayed the BMF show. You come out trying to look like you still got that image. You ain't talking to nothing about no positive stuff on social media. You could be doing that behind the camera, so let me not, discredit fully. But it seems like same old Demetrius Flannery. You know what I'm saying? Over there doing what Charles told you not to do. And, stressing Lucille out. It's weird, man. Like you say, Freeway, he said he told on the police. My thing with that is, okay, I still don't like it. I don't care he told on the police. I mean, he said he wasn't working with these police officers. He said they was trying to get him in jail. So what information did you give?
And I done said on here before, man, snitching goes with this business. You know, more than likely it's gonna be one of your friends who tell on you when you go to court.
Say he got a lot of people free. My thing is this. Okay, like Butter, right? Hate to bring Butter up in, but Butter told on the dead, right? Wack said it's okay if I die, y'all tell on me, but Wack never says that if you die, I can tell on you. It's two things. Let's talk about Wack real quick, and we're gonna go back to Butter. Wack, I feel like Wack set that up to say, hey, I tell on the dead, or Wack say, you know, I'm not telling nobody. I ain't doing no cooperation with no police. But I want you to tell on me if I die. So it's weird, right? Me personally, I thought the rules was you don't say nothing. You don't even associate yourself with police so they can then tell on you. I mean, you got some officers, okay, they working for you, right? That's that. But if they working for you, don't tell on them. But he say they weren't working for him. This is what I'm gonna say to that Freeway, Larry Hoover, and Meech. All this shit is a myth, man. Everybody stick to the code. One person that had, it's rare people do. Mine stick to that code when he was alive. D.Rose is sticking to that code. And you know, it's a few others that I don't know and some I do. My cousin's one of them. Free Pimp, you know. Is it stupid to stick to the code? Depend on who you is and who you asking. Is it selfish not to stick to the code and you got a family to take care of? Depending on who you asking. But who made the code? Who made the code? The Italian mobsters that's ran by the feds? So, personally, it's all to destroy the black man. Before crack, it was gangs, unity. People fought the oppressors. They dropped that crack in our hoods. We beef with each other. We fought with each other. And you gotta enforce the codes now, you know, death before dishonor, you know. It's all a setup. And people don't realize that until it's late when you're doing time. Me personally, almost been a victim to that. Because the person that I did what I did with, I actually loved them. And, you know, I had respect. Literally couldn't live with myself if I did tell. Thank God that we did get caught. Yeah, man, y'all gotta wake up. You got Freeway. Think about it. Big drug dealer. Show you the big lifestyle and stuff. Use them to promote this life to the youth. Yeah, come on, Big Rick Ross. Sing my song. I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover. You know what I'm saying? Freeway Rick Ross. Ricky. Like, Big Meech, Black Mafia family. The mob is run by the Hoover, Fed, Larry Hoover. Probably one of the most solid ones, right? Probably why he did so much time and why he's still alive. But y'all say he snitched. Who he telling? Where they at? Why they ain't say nothing? Larry Hoover so big. If Larry Hoover snitched, he would have been dealt to. Who he snitching? Where they at? What he say? Something in the newspapers. Crazy because they promote Larry Hoover, Gangster Disciples. They let it go on, you know. They could have stopped gangs, right? They could have stopped gangs. You know what I'm saying? They could have stopped gangs. We want to promote you as a gangster. Gangster, man. You black. We should promote you as a black gangster. When we done using you, oh, he snitched. What we gonna call this? Kneecap? No cap? Well, I ain't gonna say no cap because, you know, the BDs and the 300, they, you know, especially No Limit, they don't fuck with that no cap shit, you know, because cap, you know, I fuck with cap. You know, no GB cap. He was a cool dude. But, we call it car recap. Car recap. This is car recap on It's Been Real TV, man. Like I say, drop the names in the comments so I can address you by your name next time. Like the video. If you love it, like it, right? Share it if you ain't stingy. And like I said, drop your name in the comment, man. Now I'm finna end my day with a nice shower, some spaghetti shrimp, which never heard of that before. It's a little weird. And may eat me some cereal. What time is it? 8:49. I want to be asleep at 9:45. Yes, sir. Long day ahead of me tomorrow. And editing when I get back home. Drop some video. Drop this video. Chop it up through the day. You feel me? But it's peace. First, you gotta pray for it. I'm out of here, cuz.